Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, TV, how you doing? Hey, KK, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? Artist Devil, what's up, my friend? How you doing today, buddy? How you doing on a Friday afternoon? Hope everybody's getting ready for a big weekend. Halloween weekend, everybody. It's Halloween. All the spooky devils and stuff will be out. Yep, all them ghosts and goblins and all that's going to be out and about. Artist Devil said it's raining hard. It finally quit here. It rained almost all night, but it finally quit. Cooled off. Winds coming out of the north. The front finally went through us, and now we got the cold weather from the backside, and that wind's coming straight out of the north. So, yeah, it's a little chilly after all the rain we got. TV says, I wait in rain. I feel a little bit better today, KK. I'm still just tired. I'm just tired now. Tired and sleepy. But I feel 1,000% better than I did. But yeah, I feel quite a bit better, KK. Feel quite a bit better. Mrs. M, how you doing? This time last month, Michael was admitted to the hospital, got home, then fell, went back. He's home now and doing better. Awesome, Mrs. M. That's awesome news. That's awesome news. It is. Glad to hear it. It's always good to hear good news. We always get so much bad news. It's great to hear some good news. We could use a lot more. Gotcha. But yeah, it's always good to get some good news. We sure do get our share of bad news. Vermont painting photos in the house. What's up, dude? Did you go get your prevention yet? Did you go get your booster yet? Eli family, how y'all doing today? Thank you so much for stopping in and visiting with us here at the beginning of the weekend. Nope, I'm just waiting to see if you went and got your booster yet. Holy crap, that's good, Mrs. M. Busy day. I hear you, Eli family. I hear you. Yep, it's the Ghost and Goblin weekend, guys. The Ghost and Goblin weekend is upon us. What's up, Kale Universe? How you doing, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Made you sick. I'm chicken now. Nah, dude. I think it's just me, Vermont. I think it's just me, dude. I haven't heard of anybody feeling as bad as I did. I know Travel Dreamers felt bad, but I don't know of anybody that it did this to except me. Yeah, I don't know of anybody else that took it this bad. Yeah, I don't know of anybody else that took it this bad. I have to wait 2 more months, he says. I was reading a couple of articles yesterday. They're already talking about people with that has problems about number 4 already. They're talking about number 4 already. I'll tell you what, this thing is a mess. An absolute mess. Yeah, I know, Ms. Zim. I hear you, Kev. Yeah, I took I've had 3, Kev. This last one put a hurting on me. The last one put a hurting on me. But I'm feeling better today. Come on, dude. You can handle it. Tough guy like you can handle it. Miss Madonna Friedman, this is the first time that I've seen you since I was told what you did for me, Miss Madonna. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Miss Madonna. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very much. I felt a little bad after number 2, Kel, but number 3 was it was rough on me. Really, really, really rough. Vermont says he's in trouble now. I'm finally feeling a little bit better today. A little bit better today. Thank you, Miss Madonna. I truly do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what's everybody got planned for Halloween? Anybody got any Halloween problems and or Halloween parties you're going to go to? Any Halloween parties or get-togethers or anything? I would like to blame Hillbilly. He held me under the water until I told him. Yeah, I waterboarded you. Do they even have Halloween parties anymore? I mean, even when I was in the service, y'all, we used to have Halloween parties. Do they even have a Halloween party anymore? I heard this year nobody's having Christmas parties. Did y'all hear that? I hear you, Ms. M. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? Yes, they call them Visit to Wally World. I hear you. That's right, Madonna. That's right. Not much for Halloween this year, drinking and eating. I hear you, Kel. Uh-oh. Sonia must be in trouble. They had a work meeting. They had a work meeting. Start the rumor, everybody. Sonia's in trouble. They had a work meeting. Madonna said, oh, yes, they have Halloween parties here. I just don't attend. Yeah, I haven't been to one since the 80s, Madonna. to be honest with you. But I know it all the way up. I mean, we were, full grown people in the military, and used to have the Halloween parties. Everybody would dress up and cook food and all that good stuff. But I don't even think half the people trick or treat anymore. Vermont says, Sonia broke another machine today. Ooh, Sonia. Appreciate the like and share, Arlene. Broke another piece of equipment today. Wow. Boss man's going to have to start charging downtime. Going to have to start charging downtime. Yeah, I know a lot of the big churches and stuff here in the South used to. They'd set up and have like a Halloween carnival in their community center. I don't know if y'all's churches, wherever you're at, but a lot of the big churches around here, off to the side of the church, they have what they call the community center, like a fellowship hall, community center type thing. And they used to set up little carnival-like things for the kids for Halloween. But I don't know if they do that anymore or not. They were discussing the move to a different town. A different town? Oh, Vermont. Dude. You talking about the trikes? They're everywhere, dude. Everywhere. Carl. Hello, Carl. Yeah, you haven't never experienced travel, Vermont, until you rode in a trike. Until you rode in a trike, Vermont, you've never experienced road traveling. Bigger warehouse, Sonia says. Do y'all really need a bigger warehouse, Sonia? Is y'all's that full? Oh, the jeepneys. Yep. The jeepneys. That's right, Vermont. You got the jeepneys. Do not get in the way of a jeepney. The jeepney, if you're walking on the street, the jeepney will run you over. The trike will too. The pedestrians have no right of way over there. The jeepneys and the trikes will run you over. I'm telling you. There won't be nothing left but a wet spot. You got to have your head on a swivel at all times, watching out for the jeepneys and the trikes. Sonia says, yes, we're just under 4,000 square foot. I got you, Sonia. I hear you, Ms. M. Carl, I'm not doing anything special this weekend, buddy. I got the booster on Monday. And dude, I was sick as a dog all the way through yesterday. I mean, it put me down. Our little church here is having trunk or treat and a blood drive. I really don't think those should be on the same side, but they are. Wow. A blood drive on Halloween, Madonna? That's a little bit different. Lord, they'll have the darn vampires coming from all over the world to the blood drive, Madonna. You better buy get a whole bunch of holy water and crosses and put up. This guy was walking in heavy rainstorms. The kids were playing in the huge puddles and showering from spouts. Yep. Yeah, Carl, I got the booster, and it put me down. It put me down really bad. The worst I've ever felt in my life. Hey, Van City, what's up? How you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you stopping in. Dang, having trunk or treat and a blood drive. There'll be vampires from all over the world coming there, Madonna. You better go help them. They're close to signing a lease for a 12,000 square foot. Holy cow. 4 times bigger than what you got? Dude, you would, Vermont, there ain't no fixing that spaghetti, brother. The last time I was there, I laughed and I laughed and I laughed, Vermont. There is no fixing that spaghetti mess, brother. You should see it in person, Vermont. You would literally laugh your butt off. It's absolutely hilarious, Vermont. You'll see them up on the ladder, on the pole, and they'll be up there scratching their head like this, Vermont. They ain't got a clue what goes to what. They don't have a clue what goes where. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a bowl of spaghetti, Vermont, or a big old bunch of kudzu vines. But yeah, you would absolutely laugh, Vermont. A lot of the poles are leaning like this out over the road. Sometimes the poles in the middle of the road. It's hilarious, Vermont. It's hilarious, dude. It really is. Luckily, it's the next town over. Oh, okay. That won't hurt you too bad then on your driving to work, Sonia. On your commute. I hear you, Ms. Zim. Oh, no, I'm not going down. Madonna, you got to go rescue the kitties. Watch out, though, Madonna. That darn Wicked Witch of the East and Wicked Witch of the West might be there. So be careful. Yeah, they put up prop poles, Vermont. If it starts sagging too bad, they'll put up a prop pole, dude. Yeah, they'll use a prop pole, dude. Just to prop them up. Only half the town goes dark in a power outage. I hear you, Ms. M. Yeah, the Wicked Witch of the East and the Wicked Witch of the West, they might show up at your get together, Madonna. Might want to tell them to have a couple of pots of boiling water handy. Because if them two show up, they ain't no telling what's going to happen. You know, you put them two together, they make that witch and Hansel and Gretel look like the best grandmother in the world. Now, you put them two witches together, they make the witch and Hansel and Gretel look like the greatest grandma that ever lived. They got a lot of pretty areas, Vermont. There's thousands of islands, brother. Thousands of them. What's up, slot sister? What's up, slot sister? Him says, get a organ donation drive going on at the same time, Madonna. That's too funny, Ms. M. That is too funny. KK said, finally stopped raining. Yeah, it finally stopped raining too. It's 59 degrees and the wind's coming straight out of the north. It's chilly. It is chilly here. I hear you, Gaming Prince. Yeah, Ms. M, that's funny. We got the trunk or treat, we got a blood drive, and then have an organ donor sign up party. That is a heck of a deal. I guess that's what you call a threefer. You get a threefer out of it. Yeah, that's just plumb funny. Yeah, that'd be a heck of a night, Madonna. You got that right. Organs, blood, and get your nerve shot all at the same time. That's right. That's right. We call that a threefer. Vermont. You know over here we call something buy one, get one free. We call it buy one, get one free. Over there, they call it buy one, take one. Buy one, take one is what it's called. They don't call it McDonald's, they call it McDo's. McDo's. They don't say McDonald's, they say McDo. The Triple Crown of what may just drive you to the ER. Now you get it free, but they call, instead of saying buy one, get one free, they say buy one, take one, which means you get 2 for 1. But yeah, they don't say buy one, get one free. They say buy one, take one. Yeah, they don't call it McDonald's, they call it McDo. They serve rice at all those places too, Vermont. They serve rice, dude. But most of them, if you take them to McDonald's, instead of getting a Big Mac or a quarter pounder with cheese or something like that, they get chicken and rice. And if they go to Jollibee, they get chicken and spaghetti and rice. Chicken and spaghetti and rice. And a lot of times the spaghetti has chopped up red hot dogs. Chopped up red hot dogs. Get a kidney stone in the haunted house while donating blood. Ooh, ooh. What? Why chicken and rice? Get a Big Mac. Nope. Most of them don't want the Big Mac or any of that, dude. They get the chicken and rice. Dude, they can't go one day without rice, dude. They cannot go one day without rice. And I know somebody that'll say, I only had a little bit of rice. But if you see the plate, it's a pile about that big around and about that deep in rice. That's a small amount. That's this much. Oh my God, Vermont. I'd be scared to ask or to count, dude. It's unreal. I hear you, Ms. M. It's rules. So may end up with a cow or pig kidney. Yeah, I hope the Wicked Witch of the East and Wicked Witch of the West don't show up at the darn party, Madonna. You might want to give everybody a fair warning that them two might be showing up. Speaking of that, what y'all are talking about, Vermont, do they still use pig hearts in people still? Do they still use pig hearts in people? Vermont. Dude, there's no such thing as daycare, Vermont. There's no such thing as daycare, dude. They be in the streets, on the sidewalks. Them youngins be everywhere, dude. There's no such thing as daycare. Nope. No such thing. KK said, Happy Friday. I saw an article I was reading either yesterday or today. Somebody's talking about wanting to change Halloween from October 31st to the last Saturday in October, so it doesn't fall on a school night. I mean, I could agree with that. The last Saturday of October. That way it ain't on a school night. I would agree with that. They just did a transplant of kidney in a person that donated its body to science. Oh, really? Yeah, I know they used to use like some of the valves or something, didn't they, in the pig heart in humans? I didn't know if they were still doing that or not. I'm surprised they're not able to grow a new heart nowadays. Why? It's perfect the way it is, Ms. M said. Yeah, I'm surprised they ain't able to grow a new heart nowadays. Clone a bunch of hearts or something. Still testing, it seems. I got you. You know, they can clone everything nowadays. I'm surprised they haven't got it down to cloning just certain organs. That'd be something, you know, about every 5 years, you go in for an overhaul, get your engine rebuilt with all new parts, and then head back on out. Why not? They grow everything else, Vermont. Cows, pigs, horses, chickens. Over in South Korea, Slot Sister said, yeah, we need clones. Yeah, do away with that daylight savings time. Yeah, I'm serious, Slot Sister. I really am. I'm surprised they haven't been able to, you know, there's probably somebody doing it in the world already. But there's that one lab over there in South Korea. They clone all kinds of stuff. They're the ones that's trying to clone the mammoth. Why in the world they want to clone one of them big old giant monsters? But yeah, they're trying to clone the woolly mammoth in that one lab over there in South Korea. They do dogs and cats and pigs and sheep and all kinds of stuff. Isn't that a movie, Laugh Out Loud? Just transfer the mind to the new body? Oh, I don't know, dude. Is it? I don't watch some kind of movies. I think I asked this the other day, y'all, but since I've been sick, I don't remember what everybody said. Everybody type in the chat what your favorite scary movie of all time was. What's your favorite scary movie? KK said daylight savings time is November the 7th, I think. Is it? Man, I hate when that time changes. Amazing Maisie says Halloween with Michael Myers. I saw the first Halloween and I never saw another one after that. I never saw anything after it. Sonia says The Exorcist. I knew Sonia was going to say that. That movie scared me to death, Sonia. When that girl's head started spinning round and round, I was done, Sonia. I was done. Vermont says It. That's what I'm thinking too, Mrs. M. Hate scary movies. I like funny scary movies. I don't like scary movies at all, Slot Sister. That Exorcist ruined me. That movie scared me to death. That and The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Ooh. I love The Lady in the Water, Nell Court says. KK says, my favorite scary movie is Nightmare on Elm Street. I saw the first one of that. Mrs. M says Saw, but I never saw any of the Saws. I've never seen any of the Saw movies. Isn't that where they lock people up and you got to cut your arms or your legs off or kill somebody or something like that? I saw the previews of it, and I've read a couple of articles about it, but I never watched the movies. Ain't got no idea. Well, that's a good thing, Madonna, because they say that mesh is useless. They say that mesh is useless. To be honest, Madonna, that would make sense. That's a good use for it, Madonna. Only once have I ever shunned one off. 7 Faces of Death. They banned it. Ms. M says, you're not missing a thing, Hillbilly. Slot Sister says, Saul scares me still to this day. Madonna says, Pet Cemetery. That was a book too, wasn't it, Madonna? Pet Cemetery? What's that guy's name? That writes all them scary movies. Oh, shoot, I can't think of his name right now. Stephen King. Stephen King. Isn't he the one that writes them scary movies? Cujo. I don't remember seeing Cujo either, Nell. Vermont says Stephen King. Yeah, Stephen King. I'll be honest with y'all. Somebody's doing some serious recreational material to come up with some of them books that he writes, y'all. He's experimenting with something for somebody's mind to be that devious. That ain't normal. I'm sorry. That is not normal. Not normal at all. I've heard a lot of people say that, Madonna, that mesh just doesn't work. You know, you see the lawsuits on TV a lot of times too, Madonna, about those mesh. Hey, Grayscale, how you doing, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're feeling well. I know, I wonder if they think of it themselves or what. Oh, they got something stimulating their brain, Slot Sister. They got something stimulating their brain to come up with some of that stuff. You got to have some issues to sit down and write some of them books. Wicked Witch of the West. We were just talking about you, Wicked Witch of the West. I know where they're having Halloween trunk or treat and a blood drive all the same night, Wicked Witch of the West, if you're interested. If you and the Wicked Witch of the East are interested, I know where there's going to be a bunch of kiddies and a bunch of people giving blood if y'all are interested. Vermont says, why do they have to have issues? I think about stuff like that. I can't believe you could even ask that question, Vermont. I can't believe you would even ask that question, dude. I would be scared to imagine the scary book that would come from inside your mind, dude. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If anybody sees Naj today, make sure and tell Naj to let her husband have something good for Halloween. Her husband needs something good for Halloween. So you're saying I have issues? I'm saying that there's a dark corner up there somewhere. A dark, dark, dark corner up there, Vermont. I hear you, Ms. Zim. Vermont, I heard that that Baldwin dude is up in your part of the country. Is he one of your neighbors, Vermont? That Alec Baldwin dude? I heard he's up there and was spotted up there in your neck of the woods. I was reading that on the news on my phone earlier today. He was spotted coming out some clothing stores or something up there close to you. No, he lives in Stowe near Michael J. Fox. We all could if we just let ourselves go to that place. Ms. M, I can't go to that place in my brain because I get too scared. I'd get scared and run away, Mrs. M. I wonder if Amazing Maisie, did you ever meet that Jessica Fletcher woman? Ain't that Jessica Fletcher woman from up there supposed to be from up there around you, Amazing Maisie? Jessica Fletcher? I don't remember the name of that show. I think that was supposed to be going on up there somewhere around Amazing Maisie. I live in that place in my mind, so not so scary. Might be a director he missed. Angela Lansbury. That's what it is. Ms. M. Jessica Fletcher. Angela Lansbury. Wasn't that supposed to be based from up there around where you're from, Amazing Maisie? I think that's where that was supposed to be. Murder, She Wrote. That's it. I mean, I know it wasn't a real story, but I think it was supposed to be based up there in Amazing Maisie's part of the world. You're not sure? I think it was supposed to be from up there somewhere around you, Amazing Maisie. Up that way, up there in that area somewhere up there. See, all y'all get all them good shows. You could be like me where I'm from. The only movie we're known for is Deliverance. Deliverance. That's really a claim to fame right there, let me tell you. John Travolta does. The disco dude. Just getting off the phone with brother-in-law. Still struggling in the hospital. We're still praying. Dingy is a beast. Yeah, that dinghy's tough, Travel Dreamer. Dinghy is tough. It really is. That's one of the worries that people have that move to Southeast Asia. That is one of the things people worry about, because it's still pretty common there, very common there. On Vinyl Haven Island, Cabot Cove. That's it. Is there really a Cabot Cove, Amazing Maisie? Or was that made up too? Tony Damon says, okay, off Zoom meeting. Yeah, exactly, Travel Dreamer. They say you can take some kind of prevention for it, but they say it don't work that good. What's up, Naj? Naj, it's Halloween weekend. Your husband should get some treats on Halloween, Naj. Something good. Ms. M said, yes, there is. Cabot Cove. Jaws was filmed around there. All sorts of bad happenings going on out there. I hear you, Anthony. Tony Damon said, I'm in, I'm back. As I was saying, getting booster tomorrow. Which one are you getting? The P or the M? The P or the M? You get Moderna? Amazing Maisie said, Cabot Cove is in Kennebunkport. Kennebunkport. Tony Damon, I'm telling you right now, that booster shot, I thought I was going to go see the big hillbilly in the sky, Tony Damon. I'm as dead serious as I could be. I thought I was going to see the big hillbilly in the sky. Yep. Young Age. I don't know who Young Age is. Does anybody know Young Age? I don't know Young Age. Papa Smurf, what's up? What's up, Papa Smurf? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Moderna all 3 times, Tony Damon. I got Moderna all 3 times. I'm telling you right now, that booster put a hurting on me, Tony Damon. I hear you, Travel Dreamer. But I know a lot of people have gotten it, Tony, and they didn't have no problems. So I think it's just me. Oh, I feel 1,000% better today, Travel Dreamer. I feel 1,000% better today. I promise you. What's up, Dragoon Gaming? How you doing this weekend, my friend? Sonia says, I've escaped. Look out, folks. Nothing but gravel rocks flying and rubber burning. Sonia has escaped. Last weekend at the campground. You sound like yourself again. I hear you, Slot Sister. I feel 1,000% better today. I'm just a little bit tired. Thank you, Vermont. Hey, Napsolarisha, how you doing, young lady? How you doing, young lady? So, Jim, do you and Sonia they do trick-or-treaters at the campground? Absolutely, Vermont. Absolutely. Doing a lot better. Natural Larisha. Thank you very much for asking. I'm thinking about going trick-or-treating as a hillbilly this year. What y'all think? I'm thinking about going as a hillbilly. I am. I think they've already done that. It's close up weekend. I got you, Jim. I got you. Can y'all believe in Madonna's hometown, they're having a trunk or treat for the kids and a blood drive at the same time? Can you believe that? Every vampire in the world will be showing up there for the blood drive, and all the little kiddies going trunk or treat. As soon as we get settled, I'm going to start fishing again. I can't wait to just cast all the troubles in the water and get big fat fish in return. I hear you, Ms. M. I was thinking about going as a normal person that could not find a costume to fit. I think I'm gonna go as a hillbilly. Madonna says 17 hours and counting until the new camper RV. Yeah, I ain't got to put no makeup on. Nothing. I have to put pants on and I have to put shoes on, though. I have to put darn shoes on. Pants and shoes. Yep, I have to put on pants and shoes if I go trick-or-treating. Yep. That's a bad thing about going out in public. You got to put on shoes and pants. Yeah, you got to where you got to wear shoes, Jim. They won't let you go inside nowhere. They won't let you go in nowhere anymore if you ain't got shoes on. Travel Dreamer said, I'm going as a raincoat, looking for a neon one. I heard that Vermont Paint and Sonya might have some, Travel Dreamer. Oh, I bet they will, Vermont. I bet they will. A plexiglass coffin. I bet they will, Vermont. Ms. M said, if I could do the trick or treat, I'd go as a cat. I have a neon raincoat that does not work, Vermont says. I bet that's a real thing, Vermont. I'll bet you anything. I bet somewhere in this country, somebody has a plexiglass coffin for their pet that they keep in their living rooms. I'll guarantee it. Hey, Pennsylvania, trapping. Yeah, I see it's your joke. I'm just telling you, I'll guarantee you, somebody's got their pets in a see-through coffin, dude. Somebody's probably even got their spouse in there. Yeah, they do, Vermont. That's a real thing. They do sell that. Doubles as a coffee table. You're probably right, Jim. Y'all, I told this story one time. I told this story a long time ago on one of my live streams. Yeah, it did, Vermont. Uh, my mama's mama died way before I was born. She died way before I was born. But she made my grandfather promise that he would not bury her in the rain. He made her promise. So I guess back in the day, folks, they brought the person home and they had everything open and set up in the living room of the house. Well, it rained like they said it rained like every day for 3 weeks. Every day for 3 weeks. So the mortician had to keep coming out and fixing my grandmother up. They had to come out and fix her up several times. And eventually they ended up having to bury her in the rain because it didn't stop raining. So, yeah. Yeah, they kept my grandma for 3 or 4 weeks in the living room, in the middle of the living room. I guess I know from what they say up home that was pretty much standard practice. You didn't go have visitation at the funeral home and all that. They fixed up the body and brought the body and put it in a room in the house, and everybody came to the house and had visitation there at the home. Yes, he deserves some snacks on Halloween, Naj, and not none of that healthy stuff, Naj. I'm talking Snickers bars, Baby Ruths, Reese cups. I'm talking about the A stuff. The A stuff. Used to put the body in the parlor, hence the term funeral parlor. Yeah, apparently that was a common practice back in the day up home, Jim. Huh. Vermont paint. Dude, Vermont, you're killing me, dude. Jim says, Three Musketeers. Yeah, Naj's husband, he needs a whole bucket full of treats. Not none of them health food treats or dried prunes or dried raisins. None of that stuff. I'm talking about the good stuff. Might even need to throw in a big old banana cream pie in there, Naj. A big old banana cream pie in there, or a coconut cream pie. A Heath bar. My mama used to like them, Naj. Jim says, Bruce, that joke was a blowout. Wow. I hear you, Vermont. Everybody's got jokes today. Everybody's got, you'd think it was April Fools instead of Halloween. Everybody's got the darn jokes today. He likes key lime pie. Key lime pie. I think I had that when I was a kid. Is that the one that tastes kind of like the lime sherbet, but it's got the meringue on top of it? I can't remember if that's a key lime pie or not. Halloween jokes. Everybody's got jokes today. I love how he times himself out. That's pretty funny. He times himself out, but he's really not timed out. He just typed that he's timed out, but he's really not timed out. He's really not timed out. All right, everybody, hold tight for just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Give me just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. I'm sure Vermont's got enough jokes to keep y'all cracked up while I'm gone. So I'll be right back. Sonia says she's got a headache. Wow. Wow. A headache. Wow. Yeah, Travel Dreamer. His time frame is sometime between 6 in the morning and 5 o'clock the next morning. That's his time frame anymore, Travel Dreamer. Oh, I lose the cap off my drinks all the time in my SUV, Sonia. Especially if you're driving and take the cap off and you drop the cap. I've done that hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. What's embarrassing, if you've got a brand new drink and you're opening it for the first time and you're driving down the road and you're holding it between your legs, just about the time you crack the seal on the cap and go to take it off, you always hit a bump. And it goes everywhere in your lap. Makes it look like you peed your pants. That never fails. You could drive 500 miles and not hit one bump. So you got that drink between your legs and you open that cap and you break the seal, and just as you start to take that cap over, you hit a big old bump and it looks like you peed yourself. Lisa Lozano. How in the world are you doing today, Lisa? How you doing, Lisa? Glad to have you here. It fell into the abyss somewhere. Yeah, and then the next time you go to stop for gas, you get out and looks like you peed your darn pants. It's worse with Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I hear you, Jim. That's something I've never done. Is drank coffee and drove up and down the road. I asked that a while back, Vermont, and somebody said yes, that they still sell RC Cola. Who was it? It might have been Tony Damien, Vermont, that said they still sell RC Cola in Texas. Doing good. How are you? Ready for Halloween? Yeah, I'm thinking about going as a hillbilly this year, Lisa. I'm thinking about going as a hillbilly this year. Mrs. M says down here, I don't even know if we sell it here or not. No, says she hadn't seen any in many years. Do they still make that Canada Dry ginger ale that used to come in the can? I know that Schweppes. Ain't that how you pronounce it? Schweppes ginger ale. I think it put a hurting on Canada Dry. I don't know if they still sell Canada Dry ginger ale or not. Tony Damon says, yep. I was thinking that. I asked that one day in one of my live streams, and I thought I remembered Tony Damon saying that they still had it in Texas. Ms. M said, yes, they do. How about 7-Up? Do they still sell 7-Up? I used to love to drink 7-Up. I'm going as Medusa. Oh, Lord, Nas. The reptile queen. Woo, Medusa. Don't be looking at Nas, y'all. Nas will be turning you into stone. I'll be a walking, talking hillbilly, and all of a sudden I look at Naj and I'll be like, oh, that'd be bad. Get turned to stone. See, Ms. M. Not for long, RC was bought by Keurig, so it will be discontinued by 2022. If I can find my suit. I hear you, Nod. 7-Up, yes, I have seen it. Lisa Lozano says, I'm going out as myself, an angel. You stole my costume, Lisa. You been in my closet stealing my angel outfit, Lisa. Gosh darn it. I can't believe you stole my darn angel outfit, Lisa. After Halloween, I want it back. I want it back. I get in trouble if I lose my angel outfit. The big hillbilly in the sky will be mad at me if I lose my angel outfit. Dang it. Yeah, I'll be in trouble. I don't have any maid outfits. Tony Damien's got all those. Okay, Lisa, give it back on Sunday night when you get done with it, so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I got to have that back. Yeah, I got to have that back. I'll be in trouble with the big guy if I lose my darn angel outfit. They'll be taking away my remote control gate opener. I can't be having that. I got to maintain my darn remote control gate opener. That thing's hard to come by. Only the sweetest and the nicest get the remote control gate opener. Yep. That's one thing about it. SF Rose and Tony Damien never have to worry about a costume for Halloween. Every year they can just go by themselves as witches. Me too, Nell. Me too. I'd be in big trouble, Nell. Yeah, SF Rose and Tony Damien, they get to go as a witch every year. Maybe my pirate outfit. Ooh, Naj. Naj dressed. Naj dressed up in a pirate outfit. Jim, Sonia says, I'm here, Jim. She didn't say, I'm here, honey. Come on down. She said, I'm here, Jim. Wow. Wow. Papa Smurf says, okay. Yeah, I always said if I don't make it in the big gate, I got a heck of a resume for the other place. Yep. If I don't get in the pearly gate, I got a heck of a resume for the other place. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. glass coffin. Y'all ever watch that show? What was it? Counting Cars? That dude from out there in Las Vegas. In his office, it's a paint and body place. They rebuild and make some just beautiful cars, y'all. That dude actually has a coffin in his office. And during the middle of the day, he takes naps in the coffin with the lid closed. Can y'all believe that? Counts Customs. That's it. Thank you, Naj. I hear you, Travel Dreamer. I turned on the TV the other morning, guys. I was trying to watch the local weather, and I saw them doing an interview with that woman, Elvira. Y'all remember Elvira? She was on there, y'all, and with all that makeup, she was in regular clothes. She wasn't dressed up as Elvira. She said she's 71 years old. Y'all believe that? That woman didn't look like she was in her 30s. I swear she looked like she was in her 30s. But I want to say she's getting ready to have her 70th or 71st birthday. Can y'all believe that? Yep, Danny. Sonia says, I found a brownie in my lunch bag from today. Awesome. Yeah, Elvira. I swear she said she's getting ready to be 70 or 71 years old. Cassandra Peterson is Elvira. Yeah, apparently they're going to make them. She was talking in that interview she was doing. I think it was on CBS, ABC, NBC, one of them. I was trying to watch the local weather. And she was trying to be nice about it. She really was trying to be nice about it. But she said it would have to be somebody like Dolly Parton. Because she said Dolly Parton was the closest thing to having the same size chest as she does. I mean, I never really thought about that. To be honest with you, that never even crossed my mind. But I guess it would be hard to find an actress to play her in a movie if you don't have ginormous breasts. I mean, I'll just say it, ginormous breasts. Hollywood has great surgeons. That's right, Naj. Madonna says, didn't know she was still around. Yeah, Madonna. I swear I think she said she's 70 or 71, but she must have had a wig on because her hair was red and she was just dressed in regular clothes. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we're not going to be able to do a movie about your life story because we can't find nobody that matches your size. Prosthetics will do the trick. I don't know. I don't know if you could fake those or not. It'd be hard to fake those, Travel Dreamer. Yeah, Naj, I guarantee you she's probably, they ain't no telling how much money she spent. As a matter of fact, Counts Customs, the ones I was just talking about and Vermont was talking about in the chat, they fixed up her car, that black Corvette or whatever it was she was driving. I think it was a convertible Corvette. Counts Customs fixed that up for her one time. Plastic doesn't age. Well, it does crack, Vermont. It does crack after so long. Ginormous is a technical term, Sonia says. Well, instead of ginormous, I guess I'll just say bodacious. How about bodacious? Ain't that a word? Bodacious, tatas. Only in the sun. She doesn't go in the sun. Laugh out loud. Ah, okay. Okay. I tell you, back in the day, I used to think who was pretty was that Herman Munster's wife. What was her name? No, not Herman Munster, not Lily. The Addams family. The Addams family woman, Morticia. I used to think she was gorgeous back in the day. Vermont says M&M's. Yeah, I used to think that lady that played Morticia in the Addams family, I thought she was cute as a button back in the day. I never saw her in anything else. Now, that Lily Munster, the woman that played Lily Munster, I don't remember her real name, but I saw her in a couple of Westerns and a couple of movies, old black and white movies back in the day. But I never remember seeing Morticia on anything except the Addams family. Carolyn Jones is her name. OMG, $50 in pet treats for our residents. Wow. Wow, Tony Damon. Tony Damon, just don't give them a treat unless they join my channel. Lily played in Westerns before that gig. Oh, is that what it was before the Munsters? I know I've seen a lot of the old black and white shows that I saw her in, the woman that played Lily Munster. But I never remember seeing Morticia in any movies that I can remember. I do not remember seeing her in any movies. Yvonne DiCarlo was Lily Munster. I got you, KK. Yeah, I don't remember seeing her in anything. Grandpa was a riot. Yeah, he was funny, Travel Dreamer. Oh, Grandpa Munster, he was pretty funny. He was pretty funny. That Herman Munster was an absolute. He was a modern day Fred Flintstone. He didn't have a brain in his body. He was a modern day Fred Flintstone. Oh, Herman Munster was. KK said House of Wax with Vincent Price. She was a blonde. Huh. I do not remember that movie. KK, House of Wax. I don't remember seeing that. Al Lewis was Grandpa Munster. Vermont said, holy cow, she played in 230 movies and shows. Who did? Lily or Morticia, Vermont? Yo, Fred just acted like he was dumb. Mr. Herman Munster. KK said Lily. 230 movies and shows. Carolyn Jones. So he's talking about Lily. Lily. Miss Lily. Speaking of shows on TV, did you watch Moonshiners the other night, Vermont? The season premiere of Moonshiners. Did you watch it the other night? Oh, Mike and that other boy, the ones that almost got busted last year, they went back to the stash house and looked where the popo had been. All 150 gone, dude. Gone. And the popo showed up at Mark and Digger's building in downtown. The popo showed up. And luckily they got there a day early. Mark and Digger went there to get set up to start mashing in. And just before they got started, the popo beat on the door. And they opened up the garage door, and in came the police chief and two more popo with him. So they came that close, Mark and Digger. Oh, Morticia was Carolyn Jones. Ah, okay, Sonia. Yes, yeah, so Mark and Digger, they've crossed the mountain now. They're up there in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, up in my old stomping ground. They're up there at one of Popcorn Sutton's old stills. JB took them up there. JB took them up there. Said there hadn't been nobody there in 20-something years. It's against the law, Travel Dreamer. It's still on the books. It's against the law. The state and federal ain't making no tax money off of it, Travel Dreamer. But yeah, they've done left Tennessee. They're moving their business or their operation over to Popcorn Sutton's old place over there in Maggie Valley. And that Mike and that other boy, he's from Western North Carolina. They were talking on the show. I guess they're going across the mountain into North Carolina to get away from the po-po. I don't know, y'all, how much that's real and how much of it ain't real. But that's what happened on the show this week. But anyway, guys, I've been on here almost an hour and a half running my mouth. I guess I need to get off from here. Sonia, y'all going to do a live stream driving while you're driving? Or you can only make so much, Travel Dreamer. It's a small amount. I think you can brew a small amount, but you can't have but so much. Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut down, Sonia. I didn't know if you were going to do one or not. I was going to tell everybody to go over and check y'all out while y'all driving down to the campground. So everybody be on the lookout. See if Sonia and Papa Smurf go live on the way to the campground. If not, they'll be on live later on. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Going to try to be back on again tomorrow. For everybody that can't make it this weekend, back to the live stream. I hope everybody has a great, safe holiday weekend. Watch out for the little kitties out on the roads, y'all. If you're out driving, watch out for them little trick-or-treaters. You know, they'll be running everywhere. But I appreciate you, folks. I truly do. Oh, you got to hook the truck to the camper tonight. I got you. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody that came by. And like I say, I'll try my best to be back on again tomorrow. But always remember, everybody, please, 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 please be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.